for everyone else, but I'll try and touch upon a little bit of what everyone said, inshallah. And there was things that I had to say before I heard anyone speak, and I've kind of just summarized those points into 3 points, and they're points that I think any one of us, inshallah, can take benefit from, no matter what situation you're in. First point to the brothers on road, yeah? As we've heard a lot today, especially, you can touch upon it in a lot of the stuff that Bashir just said. No matter what you're doing, no matter how much of a scumbag you think you are and what society tells you are, know you're literally moments away from having a close relationship with Allah. There's no going college, then uni, then you finally graduate, then you get a relationship with Allah. No. Moments away from any one of us. And some of the times, because of societal pressures, society doesn't help us attain that. And sometimes society pushes us away from it and makes us believe that a relationship with Allah is actually further than it really is. And one example I can give you that will show that you shouldn't pay too much attention to how people deal with you is that a very common thing, for example, in our Muslim communities, is that a lot of uncles, and I hope I don't offend anyone, and wallahi it's not my intention to offend anyone, you know, they become proud that their son is like a bank manager, for example. Something they boast about. They go to masajid, they go, yeah, my son he's bank manager, and because we want him on the board of the masjid and he's at the front row. This man's the manager of war with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the riba that he deals with. Don't look at him because what society tell you and say he's better than me, because maybe he's worse off than you, even though you're selling drugs, even though you're on the road. Yes, brothers on the road are doing their own wrongs. But wallahi, your relationship with Allah is a lot closer than you think. And maybe it's closer than the man that you see praying in the front row. Alhamdulillah, you're doing your salah outside, you're keeping up with certain things, you're keeping within the fold of Islam. But inshallah, you're not at war with Allah, inshallah. So this is the first point. Don't let yourself feel like your relationship with Allah is further than it actually is. Your relationship with Allah is one tawbah away. The second point is that, and I think alhamdulillah Bashir kind of, obviously we don't say that what his ex-wife received was wahi, but definitely we can take these things as ayat, especially when we find that what we're hearing is actually in line with ahadith. And we can definitely take general benefits, 100%. And one thing that was very good, I think the way he illustrated it, was the reality of it. And a lot of the stuff that I hear, and I was talking to one of the brothers yesterday about this event, and you know, some of the problems that brothers go through on the roads, and some of the things that keep them attracted to the roads and stuff like that. And obviously you get in that situation where you say, okay, don't be too harsh, but don't be too soft with what you say and stuff like that. Reality is, brothers, out of love, Jahannam is real. Jahannam is not a fairy tale. It's not something far away that maybe might be true when you 100% is there. Some people are going to go there. Right now, Allah has given you free will to do the right and wrong thing. Especially the men I'm talking to. You as a man, Allah has given you free will, He's given you aql, He's given you intellect to choose right from wrong. If you do the wrong thing, you die, like the Akhi Ayman said. One of the reasons he stayed away from shotting is because he feared the curse of the mothers. May Allah curse the one who sold me these drugs, sold my son these drugs and done this to my family. He said that was enough for him to say, no, I'll do everything else, but that, I can't handle that. You will come on Yawm al-Qiyamah with your deeds. We will come. I will come. I'm sitting up here, like, not saying I'm better than anyone. Bashir's not talking to you because he thinks he's better than anyone. Because we're all in this fight together. And as brothers, you might have friends out on road that will, a good friend, he'll tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I've come here today free of charge, I've got no hidden benefits. Bashir's come here free of charge, no hidden benefits. Abdul Kareem, Akhi Ayman, no one's getting paid for what they're doing here. They've come here free of charge because they want to call you to Jannah and call you away from Jahannam, because it is real. Imam Ashraf won't travel down from Lewisham because Jahannam's not real. Imam Ashraf will travel from Lewisham. We live in northeast London. He's coming from southeast London, one of the most difficult routes from one side of London to the other, from Lewisham to Tottenham, because Jahannam is real. We haven't come here to play games. So you might say, bro, what am I gonna do? This is how I make my money. Keep that same energy on Yawm al-Qiyamah. Say that to Allah. Allah, you know what I had to... You know, and Shaykh said this point one time. Someone was asking him some questions, and sometimes some people ask some very, you wonder where the questions come from. And the Shaykh said, Wallahi, akhi, you know, sometimes you know the answer. You know, some people, they ask us questions, they know the answer. Deep down, they already know the answer. You know, brothers, you have no excuse. Stand in front of Allah, you come as a shotter, top shotter. I was talking to a brother the other day, he was talking about, he knows one brother, Allah guided him and all of us, he started to go on a new path, trying to, but it's basically haram, but he's trying to be a celebrity in it. So his goal is that he's trying to get big doing what he's doing. So he's seeing success, the more views I get, the more successful I'm being. I said to him, subhanAllah, imagine you come to Allah in Yawm al-Qiyamah with 10 million views of that. And then they go and you influence them to go on. You can't come with that. Jahannam's real, brothers. You can't come with that. On the flip side, you do give it up. You do make the right choice. Where you say, do you know what? I can't handle Jahannam. And that's manly. No. Jahannam, allow it. Not for me. I'd rather do my little bird here in dunya so I can be completely free in Jannah. What Allah has promised you in Jannah. What do you want? Women. The Hur al-Ain. The brothers who know me know I like talking about the Hur al-Ain. It's not wrong to love women. My one condition, make it halal. It's my condition. I'm gonna get in trouble with my wife. You know, it's because I'm giving da'wah, you know. But wallahi, seriously, brothers, you know, imagine Allah's created your women for you. For you. Allah knows you. He said, I know Bashir. He likes this. He likes give it an extra bit of. Why? What's he said? Worship me alone. When you fall into sin, repent. We're all gonna sin. It's not hard. It's not hard. You try to do good, you flop, you repent, come back on the path. You do that couple times, you're dead, now you're going Jannah. See the deception of shaitan. Can you see the deception? We pride ourselves on logic, but then logic, it despairs us at times like this, with the most logical thing. Ashraf said, someone said £5 today or £50 next week. No one in here will take the £5 today. Finally, brothers, if you are on the roads and if you have done things and we all have things that we need to repent for, the best of those are those who repent to Allah. In a hadith Qudsi, Allah mentions that if mankind were to stop sinning, if we were to stop, He would wipe us out and create a new creation that did sin so that he can forgive them. So I say, wow, Jahannam's scary, Jannah's good, nice, but it's too hard for me. Khalas, you sin, you repent. You sin, you repent, you go Jannah. You sin, follow up with a good deed. Sin's gone, and a good deed on top. 10 good deeds on top. It's not overcomplicated, brothers. Don't overcomplicate the message of the Prophet ﷺ, which is guidance to save people, to teach people to worship Allah alone, acknowledge the messengers, try to aim for Jannah and try to stay away from Jahannam. Khalas. Thank you to everyone for coming today. Now, we're going to, inshallah, get started with the prize draw. We've got Brother Bashir